My son got an F because his teacher didn't know what a desert actually was. It started when my 10-year-old son Mason came home and said, "Dad, did you know every desert is extremely hot?" Not exactly. A desert is defined by how little precipitation it receives. Some are hot, but others are covered in ice. Mason frowned. But Mrs. Carter said deserts have to be hot and full of sand. I'd worked as a meteorologist for 12 years, so during the school's science week, I offered to give his class a short climate presentation. Mrs. Carter agreed. The next morning, I stood before 24 fifth graders and asked, "Who knows where the largest desert on Earth is?" Almost every hand went up. "The Sahara." Then I projected an enormous frozen landscape. "The largest desert on Earth is Antarctica." The room went silent. "But it's covered in snow," one student said. "That's true. A desert is defined by extremely low precipitation, not heat or sand." I showed them a precipitation map comparing Antarctica with the Sahara. "So penguins live in a desert?" "Yes." "Can a desert be colder than our freezer?" "Absolutely." Mrs. Carter's smile disappeared. "Thank you, but we need to return to the actual curriculum," she said. While packing, I noticed an old worksheet on Mason's desk. It said, "Deserts are hot, sandy places where almost nothing can survive." It had originally been printed in 1997. "This definition is seriously outdated," I said. "It's teaching the children something false." Mrs. Carter pulled me into the hallway. "Children this age don't need complicated explanations." "The truth isn't complicated. I've taught science for 19 years. I know what they should remember." The following morning, she gave the class an unannounced 5-question quiz. Mason came home and silently handed it to me. A huge red F covered the page. Mrs. Carter had marked 3 answers wrong. Largest desert, Antarctica. Can deserts be cold? Yes. What defines a desert? Very little precipitation. She replaced them with Sahara. No. Heat and sand. 2 points out of 5 gave him an F. I requested a meeting with the principal and brought the quiz, a current science textbook, and an official precipitation map. The principal placed the quiz before Mrs. Carter. "Why were 3 scientifically correct answers marked wrong?" "Students should answer according to the worksheet," she replied. "Even when the worksheet is wrong?" Mrs. Carter didn't respond. Mason's grade was changed from an F to an A. The outdated worksheet was removed and the district began reviewing the school's older materials. Mrs. Carter also had to explain hot and polar deserts to the entire class. A few days later, Mason came home smiling. "Dad, Mrs. Carter finally admitted Antarctica is a desert." "What did the class say?" "Now everyone wants our next field trip to be to see the penguins in the desert."